Earth signs. Something that's been hidden from you is finally coming to the surface in May. The truth is going to set you free. It's going to reveal itself. And once you see it, there's no going back. Y'all, I am Empress Miss Mo, your fairy god cousin. This is Spiritual Street Report, where the big steppers don't play. Let's tap in. This is going to be a collective reading for all of my earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's get in where we fit in. Allow my ancestors to come in and guide this message, and only my ancestors guide this message. Okay? Let's go. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and light up an incense, y'all. Okay? If you don't mind. There's a lot going on here. Yeah. It's a lot that has been hidden from you over the last how many months? Last 5 months. Okay. Since December of last year is what I heard. Since December of last year, people have been playing in your face. That's what I heard. Wow. Okay. I don't know what that's about, y'all. We're going to figure it out. Okay, let's get the energy on here. Anxiety, overthinking, an obsession. Somebody is obsessed with you. Online, looking at you. Okay? They're trying to come in with a hidden agenda. Okay? Very two-faced individual. Obsessed with your energy. All right? Looking at you online. They've been doing this trolling online. Every time you get on and post something on your social media, they get upset and angry. It's been like this for 5 months. Okay? They even tried to give you gifts and stuff. This is somebody who smiles in your face, and behind your back, they're really upset that you are moving along in your life in some way. Okay? Very two-faced energy. You always felt like something was off about this person. So this is one of the reasons why you never fully went all in with describing your or like expressing yourself to this person. You kept it real short. Okay, you was very indecisive when it came down to receiving support. Okay, because you felt like there was some type of hidden agenda. You felt that way. Secret intentions, manipulation, disguised as kindness, hidden motivations, too helpful to trust. This person will go out their way and give you stuff. You know, let me help you with this. Let me help you with that. I don't know what this is exactly, but y'all know what I'm talking about. When someone is just a little too helpful for no reason, but their vibe don't feel helpful. Their energy isn't helpful, but they want to be helpful. Their eyes isn't helpful. You know what I'm saying? This person's in despair that they can't block your creativity. This is somebody that has probably been reporting your page. Okay? They've been doing some weird shit. That's confirmation. You heard that noise? Okay? Yeah. Very disloyal. Okay? This is somebody who would request your friendship, but then once they get on, they won't like it. They won't like your material. They won't like your content. They don't support anything. They probably reporting your page. Stuff like that. Behind your back. Very two-faced energy, y'all. Very hateful. Okay? This person could be representing themselves as an ally of our community. Okay? They could be playing the role like they really work with, like they really for us, but they really not. Okay. They could be privately, low-key liking you. Confirmation. They probably got a crush on you. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Look, y'all listen. Confirmation hitting all over the board here. Okay, but this person wants to steal something from you. Okay? They want to steal your money. So be careful about opening up links. Weird ass links that just random people send you. Okay? Make sure you know that it's a link coming from a person that you are expecting it to come from. Does that make sense? You know, because this person, it's like they're working for somebody else. 1 minute they like you, 1 minute they don't. 1 minute they want to use you, 1 minute they don't. It's a very confused type energy. They don't know if they love you, want to do the humpty hump with you, roll in the hay with you, or if they want to stab you in your back. They don't know. You know. It's wild. Okay. Yeah. They're definitely talking about you in group chats. They're mad because you don't respond to their emails or messages or text messages or DMs or whatever, but they don't have really nothing to talk about. Okay. Or maybe you get so overwhelmed with DMs that you really don't see there. Sometimes we do miss some stuff, y'all. But this person doesn't really bring value into your life. Okay, they want what you have. They want your luxuries of life. But they don't have nothing to exchange that's of equal value. Quid pro quo, y'all. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. A false quid pro quo. This is what they're all about. Okay? They want from you, but when it comes down to you, they don't give. They're not equal. They want to be praised, but then they want to belittle you. Where do they do that at? Okay? And you're over here on something new, fresh. Something fresh and new. Starting over again. But this person, they could be doing the same, but they are covering up who they really are. They're not really as authentic as they come off to be. Their energy tells it all. Okay? This somebody you thought was your friend, but they're not. They are a karmic friend, foe, frenemy. Okay? This is what's being exposed in the month of May. So let's get to it, y'all. So far we know that there is a person being exposed. You thought this could be your friend. This could be a supporter. You thought that maybe, but just something always could never sit right with this person with you. Just something about them, y'all. Okay? You could not put your finger on this person. Okay? So what is it that we need to, they want to take something. That's what we want to, that's what is being said. They want to take something from you, Big Stepper. So let's dive in here. What do they want to take from the Big Stepper? Okay, it's something that they want from you. And this is what's being exposed. We're going to find out how all this coming out. Okay, the month of May is going to expose everything, Big Stepper. All the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Click the link in the bio if you're a cross watcher. Click the link if it resonates. Click the link. Subscribe. Okay. They played a good role because you could not detect it at first, is what I just heard. Yeah, like I said, you could not detect that this person was greedy and was trying to take your power. They want your power. Okay. With the Page of Coins here, they want your power, your luxury. They want your support system. And they want it now. They're getting more impatient about this. They're very frustrated. And they're in fear that they may not get it. This is why they're exposing themselves more. because they're living in fear. They're in a rush. They're in a rush to hurry up and take your power away from you. What kind of power is they? I mean, what are we looking at here? What is the deal? This is like a villain trying to take the superhero's power to take over the world or something like that type energy. What kind of power are we talking about here? Knight of Swords. They want to take away your courage. You're very courageous. You have the gift of gab. You speak powerful words, Big Stepper. You have an intuition that's sharp. You're swift on your feet. You're swift. You're witty in the mind, in your words. Very witty. Okay? That to them, that's power. To some people, that could be power, having a gift of gab. Okay? King of Cups. This person's in their feelings. Okay? Because you are a leader. They want your power and they want it now. Because they are afraid that you will go right into leadership. That you would earn money. You may be earning money through leadership. You get paid to lead people. You get paid to lead. Okay? And they want that too. I want to do what the Big Stepper doing it, but I want to do it to where only I can do what they're doing. What? What? You want to do what I'm doing, but I can't do what I'm doing while you do what I'm doing too? I mean, is there enough room? They feel like there's not enough room. They feel like, no, only one of y'all could be successful. They want your success with the World card. They want your recognition. They already decided that they should be the ones getting the type of recognition that you're getting. You're getting your dreams come true. Your dreams are coming true, Big Stepper, in some way. You're working on your dreams, and they want to come in and slide right in, right at the peak of your career, at the peak of your project being done, at the peak of you finally earning your first 100K, 300K, at the peak of you finally becoming a millionaire, at the peak of you finally getting publicity and spotlight, at the peak of your popularity, at the peak of your hard work and rewards and profits and you know, whatever else. Blessings. Okay? They want to steal your spotlight, your sunshine, your gifts, your rewards. Okay. This is somebody who watched you do this shit from the ground up, showed you no support. We've seen that already. And now they want to come swerve in as a homie and take your sunshine up off you, take the spotlight up off you, take your gifts, take your rewards, take your career, they just want to like swap you. Destiny swap you. Right at the peak of your career, at the highlight of your life, in the prime of your life. Wow. Ooh-wee, y'all. This is wild here. They're obsessed with doing this. They're obsessed with trying to entrap you into to trapping your skills, blocking your skills, blocking and removing your skills. They want to swap out your skills, take your skills from you, and then put you in a cage and use your skills. Use you. Use your body. Your mind. Your spirit. Okay? Like clone you. They want to clone you. Put the original you up and then operate off of the fake you. They're the fake you. They want to be you. This is a fake. They want to clone. They want to be your clone. And then put the original up. Wow. What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? Ace of Wands. Man, you got it going on, Big Stepper. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Y'all got it going on. Okay? And I think this is revealed. But why sit back and watch you do this and then wait to the last minute to come in to destiny swap you? I mean, that could be common. This is maybe a common scallywaggish thing to do. You know, people coming in right at the last minute when you got everything good. They see you go through the struggle. Now they want to come in. You know, they see you get the sponsorship deals and the brandings, and now they want to come in. Now they want to do magic on you. Abracadabra. Biblically, boblically boo and all that shit. Now they want to do the abracadabra on a hoe. What? On the Big Stepper. What? No thank you, ma'am. Return the sender, return the sender, return the sender. Wow. Yeah. Take a bite of that apple. That bad apple. They want to manipulate you up out your spot. Okay, I just heard take a bite of that apple, so y'all be careful about eating people's food this season. All right. Careful now. Come on over, I'll cook something for you. At the highlight of your shit. No, thank you. I'll cook my own food this season. Ooh. Yikes. Is there anything else? Yeah, they want to get close to you, be friends. Find out your next move so they can tear it down. That's their next move. So beware. People out the mid-blue coming up out the woodwork, trying to start, let's go for coffee. Let's do this. You know, they watched you the whole time. They ain't like nothing on your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, your YouTube. They ain't like none of your shit now. And all of a sudden, they want to go out for coffee. They want to kick it. They want to do all this shit together. So they can get close. So what you got going on next? In hopes that you would probably tell them what's next, where you're traveling towards, what you're moving towards. Okay. That's what they're hoping. They don't know what angle, because you think so big. See, this is the thing, Big Stepper. You think so big. You're a big thinker. You have a vision that's bigger than the average scallywag, the average person. Okay. And so they can't fathom exactly what it is you're trying to do. They don't see the big picture. So you would have to basically sit down and explain it to them like a kindergartner, you know, like elementary school, like you an elementary school teacher. They want you to break down your plan, your lifelong purposeful plan to them so they can understand where to attack it. Who gonna do that? But you be shocked. People do that. People will sit there and tell a complete stranger, weirdo, side friend, frenemy, whatever. They'll sit down just because they got a little bit of attention and tell them the whole master plan that they have. And then they wonder why it didn't go through and why it failed. Because this person in the background did some abracadabra ass shit on you. You told them your whole plan, so now they knew exactly how to attack you. Okay? Okay, it don't matter even if you told, man, I'm aspiring to go back to school to do something. Even if it's something like that, they will put any type of call the school that you want to go to and say, oh, you shouldn't do this. It could be a job that you wanted, that you think about applying for. They're going to call the job and tell them about you. Make up some lies or something. It could be a group that you want to affiliate with and collaborate with and work with. They'll call that group. Hey, let me tell you about this person. If you see them, don't talk to them. Okay? They are trying to sabotage and block your next step. So this is why you got to keep your business to yourself. To yourself. To yourself. Because they are determined and obsessed with blocking your next move. Why? Because whatever it is that your purpose is, it's in the cards right here that you are destined for greatness. Big stepper. I don't know who I'm talking to. You're destined for greatness. They see it. They know it. They feel it. They smell it. The demons know it. The angels know it. The demons of the earth know it. The angels, the fallen angels know it. Heaven knows it. God knows it. Your ancestors know it. Your enemies, your frenemies, your exes. Everybody know that it's your time. Finally. Virgo. Finally. Capricorn. Finally. Taurus. You finally going to break the mold that you've been working so hard to break through. Finally. You worked from scratch to get to where you are. You worked. You're finally going to do it. And so this trickery is, let's help them slide in and take what they worked hard for. Which is, I mean, it's the American way. That's what they do here in America. I don't know anybody else do it anywhere else. Y'all can let me know if there's any other countries out there that operate in this way. People snag destinies like they snagging an apple off of a fruit stand. I don't know. Okay. They just think that's just the thing to do. Okay. I don't see any more message in that. All right. So let me go ahead and move on to the next deck. Spirit guys, what is calling? Spirit wants me to go ahead and pick a celebrity because this is how these people look at you. They see you to be a celebrity. Like you're a celebrity. Okay? They try to act like you're not. They try to, they don't want to support you because they think that if they support you, that for some reason you won't make it. Or if they don't support you, you won't make it. I don't know why these people think that they're the only ones to certify and stamp people in their town. Because most people who become famous and become wealthy or do major deals and get major brand deals and stuff, it comes from people outside of their hometown. So it's not the hometown that puts them on. It's always somebody outside of their hometown that puts them on. Okay? And for some reason, people from hometowns or home, I don't know what that is. What's that's about, y'all? I don't know. This is like I don't know. I don't get that part. If anybody from my hometown doing their thing, I'm supporting them. If they showing consistency and they look good doing that shit, man, listen, you have my dollar. You got my like. You got my share, my reference. You have it all. Okay? Because I see you representing the town. See? I want to make sure I support you because you represent the town properly. Does it make sense? But there is groups of people who don't operate like that. And they wonder why they're not really getting ahead. They ain't touched $1 million yet. You're the only one willing to touch $1 million, and that you and your crew probably will touch $1 million because y'all really actually supporting each other. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, we got Paula Yates popping out. Let's see, who's your celebrity? This is who we looking at here. Who's your celebrity spirit? Okay. We're going to figure out what this scallywag celebrity spirit is and what the universe wants you to really adapt to, you know, as far as the celebrity spirit. Who is it that you should really be embodying more? You know what I mean? Who should you maybe look more into? Okay? So all these people, all these celebrities, they took a sacrifice, y'all. They sacrificed to give their art to the world. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, y'all. Paula Yates is just scallywags energy here. Okay, so we're going to read about this one. Ride with me, y'all. Make sure you subscribe, like. Okay. Number 15. Let's see. Paula Yates. Hold on real quick. If y'all know who Paula Yates is, tell me in the comments who she is. Okay. I'm going to give you a brief description of who she is. Okay. She was a Taurus. She was a Taurus, very successful in television programs. Okay. She was a music journalist. Okay. So she interviewed a lot of different artists, musical artists. Okay. Kind of like a Wendy Williams of her day. Okay. She wants to tell, this is someone who admired musical artists, who admired other artists. Okay. Okay. So let's see. This is how your scallywags see you. Okay. This is how these obsessed fans see you. This is how they are. I don't know. You read between the lines. You take it how you want to. This is all about believing in love, passion, and devotion in their trustiest form and truest form. It generally means that you need love in your life, in some shape or form. Not just romantic love, but an interest in anything like art, music, family, gardening, or anything that you are passionate about. So these scallywags, okay, they do want love. They want what you got. Okay, you have the love already. You have the passion. Very passionate. They want passion in their lives too, y'all. When you get this card, it's about the sense of having an exaggerated affection and appreciation of someone or something that influences the organization of your life and environment. When you have this influence, it feels good for your self-esteem. It gives you a boost. This is what you're giving them. You're giving your scallywags or these people a boost. Okay? You give them like a dopamine hit when they see you in action, when they see your passion, when they see you moving through life and living life. They're like, man, I want to be like Big Stepper. I want to do that. Okay? You make them feel like anything is possible. Okay? When we start to love ourselves, it's easier to accomplish. Once you tap into this energy, you will begin to see all types of beauty in everything you do, and many people will be drawn to you. So these people are drawn to you because they see the self-love that you have. Okay? And they see the beauty in being passionate. And so they are attracted by your passion and your zest for life. Your zest for life. But they're using it in the wrong way. They think that they should take your zest for themselves and live your life through their zest, through your zest. But it don't work like that. They would have to be inspired like they are and say, okay, what is it that I'm passionate about? And they need to be proactive and work towards their passion and build their own zest of life. So then someone can look at them the way they looked at you and say, damn, I want to be like the scallywag, soon to be Big Stepper, or whatever. I don't know, because you have to transition. This is a transitioning from them not wanting to be jealous or envious, but more of taking that energy and transmuting it over to becoming more ambitious and determined in their purpose. And they have not yet tapped into that yet. This is the point that I'm getting at. They don't understand this. They just think that they have to take from you to have what you have. No, they just got to be inspired and then be proactive in what they want to do. Okay? So I hope any cross watchers watching this, finding your own passion is very important. Finding your own individuality, okay, is very important here, okay? Big Stepper, this is your energy. Bruce Lee. Okay, you ain't taking no shit from nobody. You're undefeated. And you stay focused. Okay? 31. Bruce Lee, y'all know who he is. He's an undefeated Chinese dragon lover. Okay, he is a instructor and philosopher of martial arts. Okay, he was the only child. He had an only child, and his only child passed the way he passed. Okay, they both was very unstoppable. His genes, his DNA was different. Okay, he was very body smart and very strong in the mind. Okay, and he did a lot of films based on his art. He touched Hollywood through his own passion of martial arts. This card represents you, Big Stepper. Okay, you don't give up. You're perfecting your art. It's calling for you to concentrate and focus on healthy mind, body, and soul. Building your strength in your mind, body, and soul. By marrying the two, you will find the way to have the ultimate expression on how you want to betray yourself in the world today. By dedicating yourself to this goal, you will develop your own personal power, excuse me, and strength of spirit to manifest what you desire, how you want to see yourself, with excellent results. Instead of thinking about it, you now instead need to take action by taking personal responsibility to get your mind and body healthier together. So, you already passed the creation stage. You already know who you are. You are self-developed. You just want to now build mental and body strength at this point. Okay? Spirit says that's a good job. If that's something you're doing, if you are someone that is doing wellness resets and really focusing on your wellness, and you going to the gym and you're fasting on sugar and you're fasting on fats and pork, or whatever your challenge is in life, physically and mentally, you may even be doing a book challenge, a book reading challenge, joining book clubs and word spelling bees, and whatever intellectual challenges also you are engaging in. Spirit says good job, because that's exactly where you need to be doing. That's where your passion is leading you to being a master and to perfect your craft. Okay, so if you are a tarot card reader that I'm talking to, then you will be going deeper into the divination work, and maybe adding more on to your spiritual craft. Maybe learning more details in numerology and in symbolisms and occultal knowledge. Okay, this is where it's taking you up. Okay, it's time to push it up, take it up a notch. Okay, is what it's given. That's what you're doing on the low key. You're doing that. Okay. Spirit says once you get into this phase, the whole purpose, the objective, how people see you, your reputation, your true self is a Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball. Y'all know who that is? Lucy? Y'all know who Lucy is? Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball. She's a famous actress. On a bad day, work is the best medicine. You are a workaholic. You enjoy working, okay? Your work is what makes you happy. Your work doesn't feel like work. It feels like fun. But yes, it is a business. You know what I'm saying? Very well-rounded. Definitely a creator, a comedian, very funny. Definitely a role model. Okay, this is who you are inspired to be. I Love Lucy was on it was a sitcom TV show, guys. It's been on for decades. And she married the right man to get to the top. And they really did love each other for a little while, okay? But business is business, right? Marriage was a business. She's seen marriage to be exactly what it was. This woman was not in denial about life at all. She did what she had to do to get on top. And they said that she wasn't that pretty either, guys. Because you believe that they thought that Lucille Ball was ugly until she finally got on TV. Because she was so kooky and goofy and, But when they seen her beauty, they was like, oh my gosh, she is pretty. But she didn't care about being beautiful. She played a character and it was fun. It was goofy. It was free. She was authentic. True authentic personality. She wants to give y'all a message here. Okay. This is a time when Spirit is telling you the importance of humor in our lives and how necessary it is in the big picture of things, especially when we are going through difficult times. Throughout life, we also have so many lessons and learning with our spiritual contacts. And even though the going may be tough, it is good to have a good belly laugh to really put things into perspective. It's like the old saying, laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. Lucille, with her natural comedic skills, shares her gift from Spirit with us, even though her own life may have been difficult at times. A true professional and entertainer, she always kept the show going no matter the odds that was against her. Comedy will always bring so many people from all walks of life together, as it is so healing. Okay? So whatever it is that you're doing, Big Stepper, keep doing it because you make people laugh while you do it. It could be very hard to do whatever it is you're doing, to tell the truth. The truth hurts. But it also, if you could put it in a good comedian form, you may be a great comedian. Who knows? Okay? The Spirit says you may end up evolving into comedy. What do you know, right? Or you may end up having your own sitcom. Starting your YouTube channel, getting serious with that. That is TV. Welcome to YouTube, y'all. Welcome to TV. This is what the new TV looks like. Okay? And Spirit says go for what you want and laugh while you do it. All right? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, I'm so proud of y'all. Okay? This is the end of the reading. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Make sure you subscribe. Click the links to learn more about me, Big Steppers. And I wish y'all all the best. Enjoy your day. Goodbye.